What if Kevin Durant's legacy isn't what most people think? He's got 2 Finals MVPs, over 26,000 points, and a resume most players only dream of. But still, some say he's never proven he can lead a team on his own. He spent his whole life chasing greatness, only to hear fans say he took the easy way out. So here's the real question. Is Durant a true franchise leader or just the best second option ever? Think back to June 2016. The Thunder blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors. 1 month later, KD joined the very team that beat him. If you've ever asked yourself what makes a player great and what makes one a true legend, this will make you see Durant in a whole new way. In just a few minutes, you'll uncover the part of his career most fans don't want to talk about, because this story reveals the uncomfortable truth about one of the most misunderstood stars in the NBA. From the moment Kevin Durant stepped into the NBA in 2007, one thing was clear: he could score on anyone.
The Seattle Supersonics select Kevin Durant from the University of Texas.
By 2014, he had already won 4 scoring titles and even took home the MVP. He was only 26 years old, the youngest MVP since LeBron James. On the court, he was a quiet killer, never loud, never showy, just focused, just deadly. But even with all that, he still didn't feel respected. It's like doing everything right at your job, but still never becoming the boss. He averaged over 26 points per game. His numbers were amazing, but something was missing. Because while the stats were stacking up, the playoff wins weren't. Durant was one of the best players in the world, but his teams couldn't get over the hump. So it made people wonder, can raw talent alone really win you a championship? By 2016, Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder were so close. They were up 3-1 in the series against the Golden State Warriors. One more win, and they'd go to the NBA Finals. But it all fell apart. They lost Game 6 at home. Durant struggled with his shooting. There were turnovers, missed chances. The team just couldn't finish. It became Durant's biggest heartbreak. The whole city believed in him. And then, hope vanished. People started asking tough questions. Was KD the kind of leader who could win it all? Or did he fall short when the pressure got too high? Fans blamed him. Some said he disappeared in the clutch, that he and Russell Westbrook just couldn't get it done together. So now, Durant had a choice: rebuild and run it back, or do something no one expected. What would he do? Stay loyal or join the enemy? In July 2016, Durant made a move no one saw coming. He left the Thunder and joined the Golden State Warriors, the same team that just beat him. The team with a 73-9 record, the team that didn't need him to win. Fans were shocked, some were angry. Overnight, KD went from hero to villain. Even other NBA players and legends spoke out. They said he took the easy way, that he joined a team that already had a championship ring. It felt like watching someone jump into a group project at the last minute and still get the A+. But Durant didn't care. He wanted a ring. He wanted to win. And with Steph, Klay, and Draymond, he knew they could do it. In 2017 and 2018, they did. 2 straight titles, 2 Finals MVPs. Durant was the best player on the biggest stage. But even with all that, people still asked, did he really earn it? Or did he just ride the wave? Would the world ever give Durant true respect? Kevin Durant got what he came for. 2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs. He hit big shots, made clutch plays, and even outplayed LeBron at times. He averaged over 30 points per game in the finals. He was the best player on the court, but still, something felt off. Yes, KD shined, but Steph Curry, he was the one who pulled the defense. Double teams followed Steph, not Durant. KD took advantage and scored. That's the twist. Even though Durant was the Finals MVP, the Warriors were still Steph's team. The fans knew it, the locker room knew it, and deep down, maybe KD knew it too. He had the trophies, but not the feeling of truly leading, not the feeling of building something from scratch. People started asking, can KD win without an all-time great team around him? Can he lead the way all by himself? Durant had the glory, but maybe he still wanted more, something of his own. So the question remained, would he ever try to lead alone again? Kevin Durant finally made his move. In 2020, he went to Brooklyn. He teamed up with Kyrie Irving and later James Harden. A new super team built around him. This time, it wasn't Steph's team. It wasn't Russ's team. It was supposed to be KD's team. He wanted his own legacy, his own path, his own ring. But things didn't go as planned. Only 2 playoff series wins. In 2022, they were swept. 4 games to 0. KD had to face double teams. He had to make the plays, not just take the shots, and he struggled with passing, pressure, and big decisions. No more perfect system, no more safety net. And suddenly people asked again, was Durant ever really built to be the number one guy, or was he always just the perfect second option? Kevin Durant tried again. In 2023, he joined Phoenix, another super team, this time with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Big names, big hype, but it didn't work. They were eliminated early. The team had chemistry problems. Players didn't fit together the way people hoped. Once again, a great team with disappointing results. And this keeps happening. Durant puts up big numbers. He still hits tough shots. He's still one of the best in the game. But something's missing. He's not the one building the system. He's not the one holding it together. It's like putting a Ferrari engine into a car without a steering wheel. Fast, but not in control. So now we have to ask, does this pattern mean something deeper about KD and his legacy? So, who is Kevin Durant really? Maybe all of this shows something important. KD never wanted to be the guy. He never asked to be the leader. He just wanted to play basketball. That's it. But the world kept asking for more. They wanted him to be a franchise savior, to give speeches, to carry the whole team, to be the loud voice in the locker room. But KD, he's more quiet. He let his game talk. And when people pushed too hard, he pushed back. Burner accounts, Twitter fights, moments where he just said, I'm not a leader. I'm not going to tell you to put the phone down. He doesn't want to be LeBron or Steph. He just wants to hoop. And maybe we've been judging him the wrong way. Maybe he's not a broken leader. Maybe he's just a pure hooper in a world that wants something more. So now we ask, have we misunderstood Kevin Durant? From the start, yes, we've judged Kevin Durant wrong. People wanted him to be like LeBron, a leader, a boss, a general, but KD was always something else. He's more like a high-powered weapon, dangerous, sharp, but best when someone else is leading the team. He gave us amazing moments. He gave the game everything. And still, fans keep asking, is it enough? The truth? He's great as a number 2, but when he's the main guy, things don't always work. Look at the facts. 2-time Finals MVP, over 27 points per game for his career, but he's never led a team to a title by himself. So, maybe the real question is, do we need to change how we define greatness? Because KD is a legend, just not the kind we expected. Kevin Durant isn't a failed star. He's just been misunderstood. We thought he had to be the leader, but maybe he was always meant to be the finisher. And that's not a bad thing. You don't have to lead to be great. Some players win by doing their job perfectly, not by giving speeches or leading teams. Maybe we asked too much of KD, and in doing that, we missed what made him special. You came looking for the hard truth, and now you've seen it. So here's the final question. Is greatness about being the loudest voice in the room, or about being the perfect piece in the puzzle? Kevin Durant's story isn't about losing. It's about finding clarity. Greatness doesn't always look the same. Leadership comes in different ways. If you like this, subscribe for more real basketball stories and share this with someone who still doesn't get KD. Comment below, does Durant belong in the top 10 all time? We want to hear your take.